انرجي كيعانيو الدراري كيعانيو في ديفاز سبليت. ماذا سيفعل ماذا سيفعل أعطونا في أخويا سيمو. ما هذا يا هذا يمكن يصنع انسونسيد ماذا راه كيلصق شي شوط صبروا راه ميمكن. هاد الماتش جاو صباح خلينا نتفرجوا دابا صباح.
diving into such a scary situation is able to come up with a multi-kill.
Confident, playing forward, Mata so crucial in the run so far for NRG, and Brock's the one that caps off the pistol.
شو دابا يبداو يشجعوا في انرجي دابا تفرج ضد BBL زعما ايو.
Straight away, Mata goes in for a bit of info over the
top. طاح في الأولتي ديريكت.
Could have been an issue, but there's Rose taken out by Artis Fury. Rock feels a little bit stranded right now, out at sea, and eventually capsized.
That 1-for-1 is just not going to be enough. Now the energy tries to continue this pace. Yeah, that Cosmic Divide is going to cut the site in two so they can get into the front safely. Kreven has that, you know, little cubby to be able to try and spam a planter from Crazy from Lover's Rock.
Cut out of the bag, they're all about the shorty play. Kreven caught out as well. Looks like that was likely spammed. Yep, into that dugout corner.
وعلى بوزيسيون ما غيتوقعوهاش حتى واحد ما غيتوقعهاش.
G have now players on BBL weak. Wow, what a shot. Are you joking? Still though, how can they win this? The crossfire just looks so good. Maybe
غيضرب أولتي.
Is Kiko on the side ready to fight for it?
غيضرب أولتي.
Scuba now. There is a star on the site, but Scuba has to fight for it, and I think he knows. Here's the grab well. Lover's Rock gets it to half. Scuba's not done yet. Oh, through the.
شوفوا شنو داروا حتى انا غنتفرج ابرو.
Okay, Mata's going to fight for Halls here. Guided Salvo gives him a bit of space, but he's going to have to brawl things out. It's two players hoping to double face him, but here comes the cavalry. Kreven's already found two. Rourke's having to play off the side here, but a lot of very low health targets, and Scuba is in. That's Rose already dealt with, and Lover's Rock is really playing off this. Down to 11. Hoping to try and break this crossfire some way, but Scuba is ready. Scuba left is the insert.
Scuba is ready. سكوبا ماشي ريدي. سكوبا اولا لا لا تايمينغ على صوفا كيف الشوطير فليك مقاود هذا وهادشي كامل فلانك. واش هادشي كامل فلانك.
The flick for the first kill is just disgusting.
ماشي فلانك شنو قلت لك فيك شنو تكون فلانك فيك هادشي كامل غير فيك.
Kreven wants to play through his cyber cages now. He knows there's been a cross. He can hear it, and he had the drop on them. Now the 1-versus-1. No plant yet. Ethan quickly trying to get over towards the B side. Lover's Rock hedging his bets with a gate crash in that same direction. 25 seconds left in the round.
Ethan looks مريقل.
Takes the gate crash right in time. Going to be posted on the angle. Oh my God! Even goes down to the missile.
No way, no way, no way, no way, no way, Assad.
He's slowed, he's mollied.
I don't know if he can get out of this one. Lover's Rock is down. Now of course it's Now you've really got to make use of this position. Get an upgrade to the Guardian. A lot of info there for Rose, but he still needs to swing into two. I mean, Kreven's on the wiser. He might overswing into this if he's not careful. Tap down, saturated. That wasn't even close.
Gonna fall back here.
Opportunity presented itself there for Mata. Shot missed and refracted away. The patience of Kiko again being rewarded. This could get ugly for Mata. It's about to be overwhelmed. Gets a shot in the rock though. Drops him one.
What under that with 3 players or maybe 2 in a clone? I don't know, man. They can't get in regardless.
And look at Scoob's waiting inside the site. He's ready to throw down, and there is nothing BBL could do to stop them. Rose with 2.
خونا ما لعبش بأودين مشى لعب لهم بأرس. اليوم معاكم أنا ماكينة ترر معاكم اليوم. تزيد شاك دارت.
Kreven gives as good as he gets inside art, but BBL are bleeding players. He's waiting for a push. He's at Hunter's Fury now in response to the tap. Ethan knows he needs to get started with this sooner rather than later. Third bolt comes out, but deals with him, and Kiko won't have the time for a defuse.
واو على الشوط
Signs of life from BBL.
وكيطردقو
Heavy ult investment though. BBL.
لقد طقطقه
Signs of life from BBL.
وكيطردقو
Heavy ult investment though. BBL.
لقد طقطقه
But to absolutely go for it. Lovers Rocky maybe trying to play off some disaster util, and yes, stunned up. Mine was an easy target. And Scooby didn't know what hit him.
رحمك الله.
The combo. Lovers Rock thought he might have been in some danger.
اوكي ضربوا لهم ulti heaven مزيان.
Down in the 3-on-4. That's going to rout BBL. They have to get far away from the site. You have Kreven late coming down the link.
Lovers Rock here, of course, will be able to pull out. That is the lockdown done and dusted. Brock already wants a position up inside that fast
Come on, Brock, let's pick him هلكات.
Kiko on the tap, of course, he knows he's got to contend with disaster util. Watch out for Link. Kiko's ready for it.
حافظينهم باللي الدراري مفرجين في الفوت.
From the brick, but now we'll have to throw in a 1v2.
مفرجين فيهم فوتات خونا عارفينه غيجي تايمين.
Look at the investment for NRG.
In the meantime, BBL have two players working through Arc, but Mata just
The angle that Mata did. But this is kind of what we've seen from BBL on a couple rounds, and it feels like it's orchestrated, but they push up and take all 3 lanes of the map. And then set
لا
on
ما
B
يمكنش
decisively.
سطر زوينين زبوني في لعبهم الدراري زعما جو با تمونتير بعد لا ربحوا انرجي تشامبيون نصادوا قصاوهم
and that is what makes BBL such a cool team.
مش قصاوهم غيكونوا هبطوا لوزر براكات.
To stall them out in this choke.
Kiko's going to have his crosshair positioning broken now. Armageddon's going to force BBL into the side.
Force-
But this is what they wanted
force
to do
them
anyway.
يدخلوا.
1 for 1. Kiko only gets his tucked in the corner. Now the guided salvos had to be respected. NRG flood in from security, but a conversion pass catches on at just the right time, and a rock is going to benefit from it. Dive into the smoke. Shorty connects. And down to Scuba go NRG. He wants to get in, get it over with perhaps.
Start
Either way,
تطفاهم
it's
أنا.
not pretty. Well, this
لا
is the
تطفاهم هنا.
Scuba's Lovers Rock will fight this. Surely not quite good enough.
No way, we're going for that. That's a little bit bold.
اوكي كيكو نايس فلاج.
Yes.
Kiko now.
Gives away his position.
BBL are really trying to take the time here, just bait out some of the peaks. What a beautiful recon.
Brock sets it up beautifully from upper.
ماشي ديك الكرياتيفيتي راه ما بقاتش ماتت في فالورانت اصلا.
Working the angles though.
كل كلشي كيمشي بالمين بيكسل.
The message for Rock taken low behind the boxes. The spam was good.
خلاني
This angle.
خلاني ما صحابش يضحك عليهم بحال
Now, especially with the dart connecting. Wide swing from Lovers Rock gives him the space to bring Scuba down. But Mata will be lying in wait as well. Both Kreven and Lovers Rock are 1 shots for him.
شكرون.
Still not able to get there, man. It's just a raw.
تفاهم برو ما يمكنش.
On util.
ما يمكنش تفاهم.
Up with the outlaw close.
Very close, perhaps too close. Ethan, like a bat out of hell, descends on him. But Rock, though, with a much more safe angle, is at least be able to take a trade.
Oh my god,
Surely.
it's just full commit. Ethan is isolated, no one could trade in time. Kiko is...
Scuba was hoping for an opportunity, a timing, and that window was now closed.
NRG have no tools to fight forward.
They could get wrecked by a timing out of security here, but quickly they assert control of tower. Now they've got a crossfire. Scuba has to play forward towards the spike though. Sees a glimpse of Kreven and deals with him. Still into the planter, he's got to go. It's a mess, but NRG come out. Black and blue.
زوينه كيفاش كيدخلوا انصامبل زوين.
Having to duck out of there quickly, but Scuba. Kiko's trying to go for a later re-hit. And that snake bite's going to make it a little tricky for the Omen though, as Brock might just have to fight tooth and nail here on the side itself. Lovers Rock steps up. Focus here over towards that upper area, but the reload is awkward for Scuba. He is caught out. Loida peeks, Leekman has to step up, right click gets the job done, but it's always a crossfire. Gotta be up to Ethan, really, to try and keep Lovers Rock quiet.
What the fuck?
Kreven, huh? Oh man.
Caught in the Razorvine and realized he couldn't be up there on rafters. That was well read into by NRG, but Rose might try and find a timing here inside the smoke. He hears it all around him. It's a 1-for-1.
نتريد هالشي روخ قتلوه كنتريد. الكرا موفمون عنده بنيون اصلا. شو عطاهم فري كيل هذا الشيء ولا تعطاهم فري كيل.
Taken to task by Scuba.
If he fast lane crosses through elbow.
Kiko knows he has to be quick, but LaRock is not running at breakneck speed quite yet. Traded out by Loita. Now really he just needs to see what he can find. He has 1 TP left and he's able to take Mata down instantly. He knows where Brock is. This would be the moment for Brock to get something done. Play for time. Play it safe. It's planted out in the open. It's not favorable whatsoever for Loita. So he gives it a tap. Flash here. Holds it. Holds it. Gets it to half, but time is short and he's got no choice. Brock just teases him out.
جابها زوينه برو.
Brock. Yeah. Tough to extract yourself from such a situation.
تبقى تشوف راوند هنا راوند هنا راوند هنا راوند هنا راوند هنا راوند هنا.
Through that molly, in some danger across his back sight.
كيش خونا متبي عندهم لا مجنون مجنون.
The omen of Kiko is in position and ready, but the judge was not noted close to the B main door. And now into the dimensional drift. Lovers Rock.
واقفين الدراري ملي كيشوتيو باغيين يربحوا هذوك تعرفهم باغيين يربحوا.
Posting from Lovers Rock. He's got to respect that steel garden. He'll be able to keep his primary for the time being. That's great reaction, no face. Shot missed though, there's a chance here to get into the side for NRG. Lovers Rock, maybe flash around the corner, some shorty action, yes! Tears Marta's head clean off his shoulders. Spike loose on sight, and LaRock now looks to post up on yet another corner. The op is still singing out in time, is getting very short. Scuba's pinged out by the haunt. Star player BBL, but, you know, chance to ingress in towards this cabin position until they force their way in, and it works out. Behind the guiding light flash, Ethan's able to find Kreven. LaRock spotted out now as well. He tries to play the rat angle. Oh my god! His gate crash, I don't think it has the effect he wanted it to. He might have wanted that back towards spawn a bit further.
واو كيفاش داخل عنده دشيرو كيدير بنادم كره ديما يربح الدراري.
And they've got Mata in position to watching a main play. Dancing the bullets past the wall, but Luida's still able to make short work of it.
Now they've got a real chance, and they have more than enough cash to go for a risk like this.
NRG are in the pit. They can play themselves back into the site that way. Their information now is kind of expired in its usefulness. Luida's already playing forward onto the spike. Doesn't know if there's going to be a swing out of this pit though to try and challenge him, but Lovers Rock's trying to get ahead of it. Scuba, that's the swing. There's Lovers Rock ready for it. Luida, that is dirty stuff. Gets it to half, and now it's on Kiko. And the Guardian's just not going to cut the mustard, is it?
ضحكوا عليهم هوتشين. اش عباد الله عاطينهم ام في عباد الله تشو لا روك تشو لا روك.
Disaster for NRG.
Run down the world champs.
No respect. Just as promised from BBL. Ropes making those
زيرو ريسبكت حتى شي واحد بي ال العام ما يمكنش.
Just a suspension of disbelief perhaps. Kiko next out. Sort of fake TP and B main setup. Try and dissuade any further presence.
NRG كيعانيو الدراري.
Good damage done. You can say that.
كيعانيو ديفنس سبليت.
And now pushed off the action.
Even lucky to get away alive. The spam coming his way and that smoke at 15 HP.
مثلا لاطاك تاني
Brock
كيكون
is in on
ديفنس.
top, but can't connect the shots just yet.
بديت كنعيب عليه
Low
الدراري.
players, but Brock has got so much on his
اللي
plate.
نخليو الجيم الاخر ديال الجديد حتى الغدا.
I'm not sure if he brought his appetite for this one. BBL with 3 players all below 31.
They've got 59 health total. This is so winnable for Brock.
A couple stray shots here and there. He's getting nothing from BBL. Look at the push up here from Kreven inside the box. The bait jump out there for Rose. Down to 1 HP. It's not enough. BBL. It might be an early thrust here from NRG, but they're all caught apart.
Wala flash, wala flash.
The Rock still wants to go for it, and the judge sings out.
ديكا جوج مرات. لقى راسو ضربو 50.
Scuba's looking for a timing here up mid. It's only the clone that's there to see.
I might get a free one on Loida though. It's proactivity from Scuba. Oh, you're timing unless
He'll know. Scuba knows he can get this one. Waits for the last possible second. But again, it's still a player advantage for BBL. Scuba on rear, cut down, and it's on Kiko.
خراو عليهم. ما علم بالله.
He doesn't have the time to check every single angle of the
ولا كانت فيديو صغير راه بغي نضربوه.
Deployed by Lovers Rock.
he's hoping for a push on the
فهمتيني بغي
corner. When is he
نضربوه.
going to get some help? I mean, does he even need the help?
صافي ومشيو
How many
للمحسوب.
gone down?
Okay, so ultimately it's not a fake being sold.
باش نوليو معاهم اجور في الماتشات فهمنا. نكونوا معاهم اجور في الماتشات. ونضيعوا حتى ماتش.
NRG looks like it might be secure. I did feel like we got to see once again the Turkish default. Deep A, deep B presence for BBL, but they're not really knowing where to end up in the end.
بغي يبيتيهم بسمو كذا.
needs to back up. That's a bit too much pressure. Okay, the judge ain't doing that. Judge isn't doing that, bro.
شو بنادم مسكين كيلصق حتى كتقول ليه.
Kiko's been very dependable
شو
on
بنادم
this B
مسكين
side of the
يلصق
map.
اي براسه.
Great anchor, bought a lot of time, and there he just takes that kill in B main. And actually looking a little comfortable here, or at least easing into this defense side now. Nice slide in from Mata.
Now NRG just need to close things out as the clone goes forward.
Sees the gun barrel. Lovers Rock handled now. Pretty clean from NRG.
زعما الريمونتادا ديال الانرجي زعما.
Deal with Brock and some delay utility in that choke.
Exactly, that Razorvine could be big, but Lovers Rock, of course, can circumvent all of it. There is LaRock falling though. Ethan plays himself onto the site. checks that Razorvine spot, and then what an angle to find Lovers Rock.
Ethan?
They all step
Ethan?
up, and the mastermind knocks them down like dominoes.
عندك فلاش يا ايتن.
Loida will be double swung.
عندك فلاش يا ايتن. عندك فلاش. عندك فلاش يا ايتن. ليتس جو نايس راوند. دبليو سكاي. ايتن ليتس جو نايس راوند. دبليو سكاي.
Can't afford to lose though. Scuba had a chance, an opportunity. Here's the slide in from Marta, at least forces the gate crash, but that's back to the site. Lovers Rock can just play as an anchor now in his retake.
And Loida doesn't have to do anything but live. He can just be a nuisance in the back line over towards A main.
Now NRG have to descend into the Viper's pit. An unenviable position at the best of times, but they've got to go for it. Lovers Rock straight through the smoke, caught out. That's Kiko for 2, surely not more. Loida steps up, steps out.
What the fuck شنو لصق خونا؟
Pretty good map control here. Look at NRG, yeah, double face. And that's
وشنو
Creven
لصق
down.
خونا؟
That's also the Viper
Round back into their control.
Ethan doesn't fancy it. Flashed out himself. Creven's actually able to get ahead of this now, but surely Ethan's looking for it. Cool, calm, collected, king of composure! The king of the dead! BBLs, they get into the side, but again,
دبليو سكاي
there's still
هسه.
Garden in play.
والله حتى دبليو
Here
سكاي.
it comes. Tough to get out of this one. Kiko trading out for Loida. Now wants to get onto the side. Smokes off that main position. Trying to force Lovers Rock off the angle. And he's taken down before the smoke blooms. Now onto the site we go. Risky and dangerous for BBL. They're grouped up together, hoping they can crossfire this. But one by one, they step up out into the line of sight of Brock, and he will have his fill.
Play proactively, maybe make some noise and teleport back to the others.
It's the same high-low setup here. It's dangerous. Relay bolt thrown out, but Lovers Rock finds success solo over on that A side of the map. But is he ready for Brock? He sees him.
Yeah, gets the drift with that kill, gets the info on Brock, and now BBL are on the way towards that A side. Gets the space in, elbow, leaves the dimensional drift. The rest of BBL, they get past that wall, it gets tripped, it doesn't matter. This is going to be a 4-on-3 for the game.
Oh, through the smoke, Creven.
Bro.
Doesn't know what him and Brock's far from done. This is exactly where he shines. Through the corners, the damage is gone. LaRock is riddled with bullets. Lovers Rock tries to stand up, but it's on Loida. 1v2 in the post-blood. Unbelievable! We're in ball clock for Loida! B-main control, so they can just flip the map on that side of things. Big shot, Creven. Knows also where Marta's going to be coming from. Marta thinks twice about fully committing to it. Relay bolt, fast lane, you name it. Distracts him from the reality of Scuba descending. Loida in the back corner of the side, and Marta slides on up. Rose will get the drop on Kiko, though. A backstab pays off, and NRG still need to find a spike plant.
And LaRock is just still in B main with this judge, has to find a moment to close the distance.
Nice shot.
For Ethan to take Lovers Rock out of the game. It's all on LaRock. With the judge. Gets an upgraded weapon, understood. Scuba's going to be able to set up that high-low crossfire. LaRock with it all to do. His handle with the shorty. Brock to swing that line. But he knows better. LaRock slaps him down. That's the Odin out of the game. Kiko now has to be as dependable as he's been all game, if not more. Tucked just below Rafter. Lovers Rock.
او ماي جاد غيشوفوا. او ماي جاد غيشوفوا. فري راوند بدا معلم ملي دير بحال هكا راه فري راوند. جوج عشرانك ماتوا نجي باقي تماك. فري راوند عطيتيهم مولد.
Creven tries to find a timing with it to trade. So it's up to the captain yet again to save, to salvage, to bail water out of a rapidly sinking ship.
On his lonesome. That teleport doesn't even get him all the way out.
His side of the map. Scuba has to play his way into mid, but he's marked up. Prowler reveals his presence, and Rose just walks away. He's done enough. He knows that Scuba is going to be up against the odds. The deck is stacked against NRG. Such that Brock has to try and work his way into B with an Odin. Good start. Lovers Rock out the game. Player advantage still there for BBL, and Brock needs to find more. How?
سموكر استعمل الراس اصلا. اش هاد السموكر عطاها ليهم هاد السموكر. بالرجولة عطاها ليهم هاد الراوند. كانت فري راوند هاد اصاحبي ما عندها ثمن.
Scuba needs to find a timing, and it might be now. Yes, he emerges, and Lovers Rock is dealt with. Still has to be a spike plug, but BBL have lost all of that heaven side control.
In the meantime, Creven, he's just way too far away. He can't help his teammates at all.
Loida tries to stop the flash as it comes on in. Kiko boots on the ground, and here's the spray from the Odin. Loida left, black and blue, and Kiko Gets the fade out of the game. 4 health and a dream for Loida. And it's enough to take down Kiko. Numbers even now. Scuba knows Loida's low. There's a player towards his left. He may not be. That's a third for Loida. Get out. There is just unreal.
Kills.
1 kill might be enough. It feels like one and done for Rose. That's a third for Loida. Get out. There is just unreal.
Kills.
1 kill might be enough. It feels like one and done for Rose. And under pressure, he wilts. Spoke towards that heaven side now, and you can see LaRock tries to play himself into the side. He's going to get there. Awkward now. And the judge is a well-apportioned weapon for just such a situation. He gets away with that too. Spotted though by Scuba. Spray into elbow. Deals with the neon. And here's Creven from up on high. Can only find the one for the time being. And NRG whip around on him. Numbers, but Marta's tucked in Mail. And he'll follow them. What a timing. Creven dealt with, but now Marta's been revealed. Back in he goes. Behind that relay bolt.
Just
ماذا سيفعل ماذا؟
Numbers has to get away, but Kiko on high.
And that might be enough. Loida steps around the corner. Again, salvages the situation. But it might take a little more than that. Marta re-emerges here over towards B main this time, and NRG know they've got a bit of time. Ethan tentatively, dutifully, looking for a free opportunity. BBL are going to group up and make the play through small, but guess who's waiting for it? They've stepped into a Proctagon.
بخرطوم.com.
A double face here surely means that this is the end of the road. Surely LaRock can't get it done either. And so,
God damn, in a game. Oh my god. Oh my god, Energy 1. Oh la la, oh la li.